It was tpt.mykaplan.tv.
Correct.
Okay.
Your meeting organizer or dial the support number provided on your access card to obtain the correct information.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
When you say not showing up, it's
Like I type it into my phone and it just doesn't come up as an option.
so tpt.mykaplan.tv.
Yep.
I just messaged it to you, Nabil, through Zoom.
Sorry, what was that?
She just messaged it to you through Zoom or. So if you do have to use your web browser on your machine, you can just resize Zoom and your web browser so they sit side by side.
Yeah. Where would I find it in my Zoom?
What was that?
Where would I find it in my Zoom?
Did you send it in Zoom, Journey, or Gmail? GChat?
I did it through the chat in Zoom. So if you see the chat on all the like my video and stuff.
Here, let me try one more time on my phone.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just do it on the web browser then.
I just G-chatted it to you, Nabil.
Yeah, I see. What was the code again?
It is 897.
897, perfect. All right, should be good.
All right, give me a test buzz. Just click on the. Thank you. All right, Bob. Looks like we're all set.
Very good. Captains Journey and Mike R., please remember that we need the words final answer, whether you're going to pass or give us a response in a steal situation. That's important. Mike Grum and Mike Owen, you, or Matt Owen, you don't seem to be muted, are you? Yeah, I don't see.
Oh, I am muted, yeah.
You are. Oh, all right. I don't see. Oh, there the symbols are. Okay. A reminder, folks, there is no consultation among each other. There's no Googling, no Wikipediaing, no anything allowed during the match. It's just you, the buzzer, and your competitors. And the only consultation is during a steal situation. Big smiles, big energy. Bigger smiles, bigger energy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Our first category is ambrosia, and it's about people named Ambrose. People named Ambrose, for 1 point. Whiskered General Ambrose Burnside commanded a brigade at this first major battle of the Civil War. Whiskered General Ambrose Burnside commanded a brigade at this first, in quotes, major battle of the Civil War. Time. Kathleen, Dan?
No, I have got nothing.
No? Huh. Well, it's the First Manassas or Bull Run. We would have accepted either Bull Run or First Manassas. Okay. Ambrosia for 2. The vacuum tube, invented by Ambrose Fleming, advanced this form of mass communication around 1905. The vacuum tube invented Timur.
Radio?
That's right, for 2 points. First blood for the blue team. Ambrosia for 3. A benefactor of the early Christian church, St. Ambrose of Alexandria, shares this feast day with St. Patrick. A benefactor of the early Christian church, St. Mike Ron.
March 17th.
March 17th is right. A triple stumper on the show, my friend. Very well done. For 4 points. This book by Stephen Ambrose covers the heroic World War II doings of Easy Company, 506th Regiment. Matt.
Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers is the book, and what a great miniseries they made out of it.
My favorite.
Oh, it's just fantastic. For 5 points in Ambrosia, The Cynic's Word Book was the first title of this cynic's Devil's Dictionary. The Cynic's Word Book was the first title of this cynic's Devil's Dictionary. Time. The man is Ambrose Bierce. Ambrose Bierce, the Devil's Dictionary. Okay. We go on to Shakespeare's Women. Shakespeare's Women. For 1 point. In the balcony scene, she's called the Sun and is told, Nabil,
Juliet.
that's the woman. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon. It's a point for the blue team. Shakespeare's Women for 2. While sleepwalking, she yells, out, damned spot, out, I say. Journey.
Lady Macbeth.
Lady Macbeth is correct for 2 points. For 3 points, Shakespeare's Women. Othello calls her an excellent wretch. Othello calls her an excellent wretch. Two more.
Desdemona.
Desdemona, correct for 3 points. Just made it under the buzzer, or the timer rather. 4 points. Blue team really doing well here. When Petruchio asks her to kiss him, she replies, what, in the middle of the street? When Petruchio asks her to kiss him, she replies, what, in the middle of the street? Time. Kiss me, Kate. Kate or Catherine is what we were looking for. For 5 points. In The Tempest, having been on the island a long time, she says, how beauteous mankind is. In The Tempest, having been on an island a long time, she says how beauteous mankind is. Time. The daughter of Prospero is Miranda. Miranda, Shakespeare's Woman. Okay. Next, Fox TV. Fox TV. For 2 points. For 1 point, sorry, 1 point. Major Houlihan and Corporal Klinger both wore the same wedding dress. Journey?
MASH.
On this show, MASH is correct for 1 point. Fox TV for 2. Fox Mulder, I am your father, said the cigarette. 2 more?
The X-Files.
The X-Files, the cigarette smoking man on this 90s series, correct. Fox TV for 3. Ashton Kutcher co-starred with at least 4 other men. Matt O?
That 70s show.
That 70s show was that 90s show. Very good. For 4 points. This 1960s show had lines like, holy priceless collection of Etruscan snoods, and holy, 2 more?
Batman.
Batman, holy human surfboards. Correct, Batman. Finally, for 5 points. The first telecast of this show was on Sunday, December 17th, 1989. And it's still, Mike?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, still part of 21st Century Fox. That is right. At the end, oh, we love this. At the end of the third category, halfway through the first round, we are tied up 15-15. We love that. Let's see if we can shake things up a little bit with Going Postal. Going Postal for 1 point. The post office at Peach Springs, Arizona, uses a mule train to deliver mail to Native Americans living at the bottom of this natural wonder. Matt.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon is the natural wonder for 1 point. Going Postal for 2. The Point Roberts post office in this state can be reached by car only by driving through British Columbia. The Point Roberts post office in Journey?
Alaska.
Incorrect. Break for the red team. You get to consult, and we want final answer, either pass or reply. The Point Roberts post office in this state can be reached by car only by driving through British Columbia. Well, Mike, you
I
get.
guess I really didn't need to buzz in. It'll be Washington.
And that's your.
Oh, final answer.
Thank you. I did ask. I need final answer because, there's a lot of talking going on sometimes. That's correct, Washington. Good guess, though, Journey. Might very well have been. Okay, for 3 points, going postal. The USA's smallest post office is a 7 by 8 foot shed in Okeechobee, Florida, on the edge of this national park. Mike?
Everglades?
Everglades is right. A reminder, you're only allowed 2 buzzes, but the steel situation, Mike, did not count as one of the 2. So you still get a second buzz in the category. Everybody gets a maximum of 2 buzzes. Here we go for 4 points going postal. In 2002, the stolen, quote, study for over Vitebsk, unquote, by this Russian Jewish artist was found in a Topeka dead male sorting facility. In 2002, the stolen study for over Vitebsk by this Russian Jewish artist was found in a Topeka dead male sorting facility. Time. A triple stumper on the show. Anybody? Just for giggles, want to take a guess? Anybody at all? It was a priceless work by Mark Chagall. Mark Chagall was the Russian Jewish artist. Finally, for 5 points, it says here, even a dim bulb can remember that zip code 12345 in Schenectady, New York, serves this huge maker of light bulbs and more. Even a dim bulb can remember that zip code 12345 in Schenectady, New York, serves this huge maker of light bulbs and more. Time.
General Electric?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. GE, they bring good things to light. Didn't come out to light during the buzzer, but we have more here for abbreviations after your name. Abbreviations after your name. For 1 point, BA after 4 years of hard work and beer drinking. Nabil.
Bachelor of Arts.
Bachelor of Arts is the BA, is the abbreviation after your name. For 2 points, DVM, a doctor of this medicine. DVM, Matt.
Veterinary.
Veterinary medicine is correct for 2. Abbreviations after your name for 3. MSW, master of this helping profession. Journey.
Social work.
Master of social work is correct for 3 points. For 4 points. LPN, he or she is licensed. Matt.
Licensed practical nurse.
That is right for 4 points. And you are out of this category. Everybody else gets to buzz in for the 5-pointer. FRS, a fellow of this British scientific body. 2 more.
Royal Society.
Fellow of the Royal Society is right for 5 points. That tightens things up considerably. Here's our last category in the first round. Grime fighters. That's grime with a G. Grime fighters for 1 point. For more than 50 years, this brand of baby shampoo has promised no more tears. Matt.
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson. See, these are teams that are aggressive and smart, and they're just knocking them out of the park. Love it. Grime fighters for 2. Finnish Powerball tabs won't help you win the lottery. They're for this machine. Nabil.
The dishwasher.
That's right. And it was a triple stumper on the show. Well done, my friend. That's 2 points. Very good. For 3 points in Grime Fighters. In 1799, Charles Tennant discovered this, helping folks keep their laundry white thereafter. Matt.
Bleach.
Bleach is correct. Is that your second buzz, Matt? It is. Okay. For 4 points. Many fabric stains can be removed with a paste of baking soda and this acidic liquid with a name from French. Mike?
Vinegar.
For sour wine, vinegar is right for 4 points. For 5 points in Grime Fighters. This household cleaners website says it didn't get its name from the area code where it was developed. This household cleaner, Mike.
409.
Formula 409 is correct. And we have the possibility of a tie And as strong as these two teams are, it could very well happen. Right now, the red team is ahead 40-24, 20/20 vision 40, second win 24. But you'll both get your second win, and here the points are really, really adding up. So good luck to both teams. A great match so far. For 2 points, our first category is drinks. Drinks for 2 points. A film of great Depp, Johnny Depp, The Blank Diary. A film of Journey?
Rum.
The Rum Diary, that's the drink. 2 points for the blue team. For 4 points, Jimmy Buffett was wasted away again here in, Matt?
Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Margarita is the drink. That is right for 4 points. For 6 points, just another title for an Eagles song and a Michelle Pfeiffer film, Blank Sunrise. Matt?
Tequila.
Tequila Sunrise. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that's your second buzz, isn't it, Matt? Okay. For 8 points, this book spawned a TV show. Are you there, blank? It's me, Chelsea. This book, Journey.
Vodka.
Vodka. That's one of the greatest titles ever. Are you there, Vodka? It's me, Chelsea. That's 8 points. And finally, for 10 points, Metallica won a Grammy for Blank in the Jar. Mike?
Whiskey.
Whiskey in the Jar is right for 10 points. Okay. Next, we have apps. Apps for 2 points. Search for hotels, flights, and car rentals in this palindromic app, also the name of a water transport. Search for hotels, Matt.
Kayak.
Kayak is the palindromic app, correct, for 2 points. For 4 points in apps. Hey, friend, you can bump phones to send money between your phone and that of another with this eBay app. Hey, friend, you can bump phones to send money between your phone and that of another with this eBay app. Mike A.
PayPal.
PayPal is correct for 4 points. Apps for 6. Gizmodo says this, also a term for bartender, is, quote, the gold medal winner of our best drinking apps battle. Gizmodo says this, also a term for bartender, is, quote, the gold medal winner of our best drinking apps battle. Mike?
Mixologist.
Mixologist is right for 6 points. I think that's your second buzz. Am I wrong? Nope. Okay. We're keeping everybody, honest. We try. Here we go for 8 points in apps. Need to watch your amalgamated button stock? This site, inspired by jesters, has an app with real-time portfolio tracking. Matt?
Motley Fool.
Motley Fool is correct for 8 points. Red team tearing up the apps. Blue team, good time to buzz in now for 10 points. The enemy? Basically The Walking Dead. Your weapon in this PopCap game? Flora. Good luck. Mike?
Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants v. Zombies is correct for 10 points. Okay. Next, the main course. Maine is M-A-I-N-E, so it's all about the state of Maine, the main course. In 1839, for 2 points, in 1839, Maine's governor declared war on England over a boundary dispute between Maine and what's now this new, in quotes, province. In 1839, Maine's governor, Matt?
Nova Scotia.
Incorrect. Break for the blue team. Journey, you may consult. In 1839, Maine's governor declared war on England over a boundary dispute between Maine and what's now this new, in quotes, province.
Newfoundland, maybe?
Oh, they're not letting us hear. Oh, that's okay. It's more fun when we hear it, though. Journey?
Newfoundland, final answer?
No, that was wrong on the show. No harm, no foul. No, it is New Brunswick. New Brunswick. was correct. Okay.
Try.
Good try, though. And again, that's what they guessed on the show. So no harm, no foul, no change in the standings. For 4 points, the main course, rather. It was a rags to wood pulp to riches story, as Maine became at one time the USA's leading producer of this. It was a rags to wood pulp to riches story. Timur.
Newspapers?
I'll accept it. Paper is the correct answer. Paper. I'll take that for 4 points. For 6 points, Maine joined the Union as a free state under this Congressional Act of 1820. Maine joined the Union as a free state under this Congressional Act of 1820. Nabil.
The Kansas-Nebraska Act?
No, sorry. Red team, you can consult on this one. Maine joined the Union as a free state under this Congressional Act of 1820. You can unmute and let us in on your consultation if you like.
We're going to go with Missouri Compromise. Final answer.
That is correct. Missouri Compromise could be the most famous thing in 1820, but a lot of people have forgotten about it. So nicely done. Okay, for 8 points in the main course. Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin in Maine and was the spouse of a professor at this college. Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin in Maine and was the spouse of a professor at this college. Time. Any guesses?
Swarthmore?
Nope. Nope. The college was Bowdoin. Bowdoin College. Bowdoin. Bowdoin College. Finally, for 10 points in the main course. The first woman to serve in both houses of Congress, this Skowhegan native was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1948. The first woman to serve in both houses of Congress, this Skowhegan native was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1948. Time. Correct answer, Margaret Chase Smith. Margaret Chase Smith. It's triple stumper on the show, so no shame there. At the end of the first half of the second round, a decisive lead for the red team, 94-30. But we have 3 more categories and a lot more points. Our next category is side dishes, and the word side is in quotes. Jeopardy fans know what that means. The word side will be part of every correct response. Side dishes for 2 points. Years ago, you might have seen Lionel the lion-faced boy and Myrtle Corbin the four-legged lady exhibited in one. Matt?
Sideshow?
Sideshow is right. Myrtle Corbin, the four-legged lady. I gotta look that one up. For 4 points in side, in quotes, dishes. A pistol. A pistol. Timur.
Sidearm.
Is a sidearm. That's right, for 4 points. Side dishes for 6. The genesis of this comic strip was in a series of animal cartoons called Nature's Way. Timur?
The Far Side.
The Far Side is right. That's 6 points. You're out of the category. Don't buzz in. The rest of the blue team may answer, as well as the red team, for 8 points. This short auxiliary news story is usually printed in a box next to a longer article. This short auxiliary news story is usually, Nabil?
Side piece?
No, sorry. Red team, you get to consult on this. This short auxiliary, why am I having trouble with that? News story is usually printed in a box next to a longer article.
We're going to go sidebar. Final answer.
Sidebar is right. Auxiliary. Sidebar. Okay. Finally, for 10 points in side dishes, for 10 points. This song begins, "Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny." This song begins, "Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money." Mike?
Side by side.
We'll travel along, singing a song, side by side is right. Okay. Nicely done. Mixed greens is our next category. Mixed greens for 2 points. In 1919, this team was organized by Curly Lambeau. In 1919, this team was organized by Curly Lambeau. Journey.
Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers is right for 2 points. 4 points. The most expensive of these animals ever sold at a public auction was the green monkey, bringing in $16 million in 2006. The most expensive of these animals ever sold at a public auction was the green monkey, bringing $16 million in 2006. Time. Any guesses? Dan, Kathleen?
No idea.
Well, triple stumper on the show too. Green monkey was a thoroughbred racehorse. Thoroughbred racehorse, $16 million. For 6 points in mixed greens. Legend has it, this Confederate capital of Kentucky was named for the lawn game once popular there. Matt?
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green is correct for 6 points. Mixed greens for 8. The green lacewing gets its name from a network of tiny V's that make the wings look delicate. The green lacewing gets its name from a network of tiny V's that make the wings look delicate. Time. Anybody? It's a network of tiny veins. Tiny veins. Finally, for 10 points in mixed greens. Because it's just over the border, the Scottish town of this green became popular with eloping English couples. Because it's just over the border, the Scottish town of this green became popular with eloping English couples. Time. Triple stumper on the show. I didn't know it. None of us knew it, but I know it now that I hear it. It's Gretna Green in Scotland. I just have heard that name many times. I never associated it with anything. Okay. Our next category has to begin with a pair of surprise substitution, surprise substitution, surprise substitutions, la, 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 la. Okay. Our surprise substitutions are in the category of crazy about Quebec. I'm overpronouncing the French the way Alex traditionally does on the show. Crazy about Quebec. For 2 points. This city in Quebec is second only to Paris as the world's most populous French. Mike?
Montreal.
Montreal is correct, or Montreal, we'll take it for 2 points. Alex be damned. For 4 points. Crazy about Quebec. The name Quebec comes from the Algonquian for place where the river flows, referring to this river. Mike?
St. Lawrence River.
St. Lawrence River is correct. And now we leave behind our surprise substitutions for the regular category. What's for desert? Not dessert, desert. What's for desert? 6 points. You can find the California town of 29 Palms in this desert. You can find the California town of 29 Palms in this desert. 2 more.
Palm Springs.
No, red team. You can find the California town of 29 Palms in this desert.
I think we're going to pass on this one. Final answer.
Okay, anybody want to take a guess for giggles? No points?
I was gonna guess the Sonoran. I should know this. It's a Marine Corps base town. I should know it, but I don't.
That's not right. No, it is the Mojave. The
Mojave.
Mojave Desert.
Damn.
Okay. Well, it was good you didn't buzz in. For 8 points. The name of this desert in southern Israel is Hebrew for south. The name of this desert in southern Israel is Hebrew for south. Time. Any guesses for giggles?
The Negev.
The Negev, yes, you could have buzzed in for that. Negev is correct.
But I answered 2 earlier in the substitution. Am I actually locked out of the category or no?
If you answered in the substitution, yes, you're locked out for this
Okay.
final clue. For 10 points. Australia's western outback consists mostly of 3 deserts: the Gibson, the Great Sandy, and the Great This. Australia's western outback consists mostly of 3 deserts: the Gibson, the Great Sandy, and the Great This. Time. It is the Great Victoria Desert. Great Victoria. It didn't look to be that way halfway, but the red team really rallied to trump second win, 126-28. A really good match, though, I think. Good spirit, good energy, big smiles. Well done to both teams. Red team, keep pushing it forward. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. We have another match coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern. Please
Thank
feel
you.
free to watch. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.